My best friend of 15 years didn't invite me to her wedding. Everyone found out why during her funeral. For 15 years, Meredith was my safe place. The one person I knew would never disappear on me. Then 2 years ago, she did. Shorter texts, missed calls, just busy with work. I told myself she'd come back. She always came back. Then her sister Dana called. There was an accident. Meredith didn't make it. I'd been scrolling through our old messages obsessively since Dana called, trying to understand where things went wrong between us. I found the exact moment Meredith changed. 2 years ago, right after she started dating someone new. A man I'd met once. The one time I met him, he checked her phone twice during dinner and told her she was laughing too loud in public. She apologized to him. My Meredith, apologizing for laughing. So I had to gently tell her, he seems a bit controlling. Please be careful. One honest opinion. That's all it took for him to turn her against me. The funeral was a week later. I went to the funeral home and was standing in front of the memory board when I made a noise. This awful choking sound that had other people turn to look at me. In the pictures, there was Meredith in a wedding dress, white lace, flowers in her hair, standing next to a man I'd only met once, Ben. The photo was dated 6 months ago. I wasn't there. I wasn't invited. I didn't even know she was engaged. I grabbed Dana's arm so hard she winced. When did she get married? Why didn't anyone tell me? Dana wouldn't look at me. Meredith said you two grew apart. She said you didn't approve of Ben, that you were toxic and jealous. I had never said those things. I just told her once that he seemed controlling. Dana admitted she'd always had doubts about Ben. Dana said Meredith had to ask permission to see us, her own family. She even stopped wearing makeup because Ben said it meant she wanted attention from other men. He'd slowly cut Meredith off from everyone, friends, coworkers, even family. It just started with me. Dana hadn't seen Meredith alone in over a year. Every visit, Ben was there. Every phone call, he was listening. We thought she was happy, Dana whispered. We didn't know how to reach her anymore. The funeral was packed with people I didn't recognize. Ben stood at the podium talking about how Meredith finally found her people and left behind the negativity that held her back. He looked directly at me when he said it. People murmured. My face burned. After the service, I stood near the back trying to compose myself when I heard Ben's voice nearby. Ben was huddled with a group of Meredith's coworkers, phone out, scrolling through something. This is the person Meredith had to cut off, he said, loud enough for me to hear. Look at these messages she sent. Threats, jealousy, calling Meredith worthless. Meredith was terrified of her. He held up his phone so they could see. Screenshots of texts from my number. Cruel, hateful words I never wrote. Someone gasped. One woman shook her head in disgust. And suddenly, I understood everything. Ben had been doing this for 2 years, showing Meredith fake messages I sent him, poisoning everyone against me, building a wall of lies so thick that no one would believe me if I ever tried to reach her. He must have done that with anyone who said they didn't like him. Something in me snapped. 15 years I had with my best friend. Then for 2 years, I was nothing but a stranger when she needed me most. I wouldn't be a stranger today. I walked straight into their circle. Those texts are fake, I said, loud enough for everyone around us to hear. Every single one. Ben's face went pale. He didn't expect me to be standing right there. Excuse me? You heard me. I pulled out my own phone and held it up next to his. These are real. I've never texted you. But I do have 2 years of me reaching out to Meredith. Years of her giving one-word answers. She never told me about you. Never mentioned an engagement because you made sure she couldn't. His face twitched. You're delusional. Am I? I turned to Dana, who had rushed over. Dana, didn't you say he never let you see Meredith alone? That he was always listening? That he cut her off from everyone who loved her? Dana stepped forward. She's right. You isolated my sister from her entire life, and now she's gone, and none of us got to say goodbye because of you. The people around Ben took a step back like he was contagious. Other people were watching now, listening. The whispers shifted direction. Ben looked around at faces that suddenly saw him differently. I loved her, he stammered. You controlled her, I said. There's a difference. No one defended him. No one even looked at him. He stood in the center of his own wife's funeral, completely alone. Dana texted me that night. Can we talk? We met at a coffee shop. She'd gone through Meredith's phone and found texts between Ben and Meredith. He coached her on what to say about me. Voice memos of him telling her that her family was toxic, and I was jealous of her happiness. He'd been slowly rewriting her reality for 2 years. I asked the question eating me alive. Did she ever ask about me? Dana paused too long. All the time. She'd get drunk and cry about missing you. My best friend never stopped loving me.